going on, guys? Alex here with 814 EDC, and today I have kind of an unboxing, kind of not an unboxing. So this is a new knife on the channel, a new knife to me. I got this in over the weekend, and I'm filming this on Tuesday now, so you guys will be seeing this on Tuesday. Labor Day was yesterday. I had a nice long weekend with my family and friends, and I just was super busy all weekend, so I didn't think I was going to have time to sit down and film a proper unboxing. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I did not want to wait until today to do the unboxing for this. So I spilled myself, I unboxed it, and I've been kind of checking this knife out, but I wanted to sit down and at least upload a video for you guys, for you to see it and to understand that it's on the channel, and to understand that there will be a full review done on it. But yeah, this is a new budget knife coming in from Hightron Knives, an OEM out of China. You guys can see right there, it has some 14C 28N blade steel, nice OD green G10 scales, Hot Knives, Hightron knife logo. It is rocking a crossbar lock with some thumb studs. I have a nice clip point style blade right there, nice loop over style deep carry clip. It is nested into the scales. Yeah, nice all around. I've been pretty impressed with this knife. I will say I've not taken this apart yet and cleaned it. I have put some KPL knife lube on there to kind of loosen it up, or not loosen it up, but it was a little bit gritty when I first got it, so I wanted to make it a little bit smoother. But I think there is a little bit of schmutz on the lock bar. I want to get in there and clean it up, because sometimes it does catch a little bit whenever you are going to release it. But overall, I'm relatively impressed with this knife for the price. It came in right around 60 bucks. And I had never heard of Hightron Knives before this. I actually think, I want to say it was Titanium Justin in our YouTuber pass around group message on Instagram. And I believe he brought up this knife company in our group chat, and I checked out their page and I like some of their models, so I was like, screw it, I'm gonna reach out to them. And you guys can see some of the oil coming off the pivot right there, glistening a little bit. But I reached out to them and basically asked if they would mind sending me a loaner, how I had learned about them from, and I saw that they were a newer company starting out, and maybe would like to maybe they would have liked to partner up and me do a review on their knives. And they were super talkative, super informative about everything. I believe I talked to Curtis on Instagram, and I asked them if they did their own OEM work, which they did. He said they have their own designs and their own, they make their own knives, which is really cool. I'm not sure if maybe Hightron has been in the OEM game for a while, and now they're just coming out with their own designs, sort of like Pharaoh Monster, which is another, knife brand that's kind of taking off in the last couple weeks. A lot of guys in the same pass around group that I'm in have been getting a lot of those in. They've been an OEM since like 2004, so like 20 years, but no, they're now just making their own, branded branded knives. So that could be where Hightron has been. They've been making other stuff for people, but now they're finally branding and releasing their own models out to the public. So the deal with Hot Knives, so Hightron Knives is the overarching brand, and Hot Knives is like the series within Hightron Knives. So I will leave a link to Hightron's website down below. They are also available on Amazon, which I will also leave a link to. You can find everything on there. So if you have Prime, you can get really fast shipping. I believe they are shipping these out of China, because it did take a little bit of time to get to my, my apartment. This is the box that's coming in. So Hot Knives, a little bit of an outline there of the model I have. And on the back here it says Hightron folding knife, some sort of Chinese, new, proudly made in China. So that's a real small, simple box, but I wanted to show it off to you guys. So the model that I have is just the Hot Knives 03 model. So of course, in the OD green, like I said. I think that they also have this version in black. So this specific model is on the website, not on Amazon. Everything else they have is on both the website and Amazon. So like I said, shop around, check out both of them. But I mean, yeah, 14C 28N blade steel, super thin blade. One thing that I will say about this, I believe this is about a 3.5-inch blade. I don't know. Doesn't say anywhere. Oh yeah, it does say the specs. So 3.34 inches, my apologies, just under a 3-inch blade, or a 3.5-inch blade. Overall, a 7.86. So it's a medium-sized knife, I would say. But the first thing that stood out to me on this is just how light it is. You know, for being a medium-sized knife, this thing is just super lightweight, very ergonomic in hand. I mean, it's a pretty simple design overall. You pretty much have a straight line, and a straight line. But it's very, very comfortable in hand. You have a little bit of a choil to choke up onto, and just look how thin that blade stock is. This thing is a super thin, slicey blade. Again, 14C is a great blade steel, especially at the price point it's coming in at. But overall, I've been pretty impressed. Fit and finish seem to be pretty good so far. The blade had a little bit of play to it, but I did just tighten it up recently, and it's been good ever since. You guys can see the blade is so light, but you're still getting relatively good drop there on the crossbar lock, and it's fun to fidget with. I did say earlier, you know, it does kind of stick a little bit, and I think that's just because there's a little bit of, or a lot of oil on there from, you know, from the factory, and I did put a little bit on there myself. So I need to get in there, clean it up, make it really nice and, you know, smooth for the operation of this knife. But honestly, like first impressions is this thing has been very, very fun to fidget with. It's been fun, you know, I've only carried it, I think, one day out of the 3 that I've owned it, but I did fidget with it quite a bit. And I mean, overall, it's a very solid knife. And I think that this is going to be a pretty good, you know, contender to, you know, that $50 to $60 range in the budget world these days. And I know, I mean, I don't want to say this as a knock to Hightron, because I like seeing new companies come in. I like seeing new models. Like, it keeps the knife world, you know, invigorated. It keeps it moving along, which I love to see. All, you know, knife nuts love to see that. But I feel like the budget world these days, between 30, especially with the Pyrite Light, $30 to $75, even $100. I mean, there are just so many good models with amazing materials in that price range nowadays. It's almost like oversaturated, which again is a good thing, because that gives you so much options on designs, on materials, on, you know, whatever it is he's doing, or the budget world's doing. Sorry, I saw a message pop on my phone and that made me lose my train of thought for a second there. But I love to see new companies do that. You know, it's invigorating, and to see new stuff come up is just always going to be a good thing. But yeah, I think Hightron is, once it gets more established and, you know, more people are talking about it. I've seen, you know, they have sent some other, you know, models out to other people on my Instagram that I follow, and I've seen them posting stories of people getting stuff in. So they're slowly starting to get their stuff out there, and I'm excited. Huge shout out to, you know, Curtis and to Hightron Knives for sending this over to me. I can't wait to get this into my collection, or I guess it is in my collection, but I can't wait to get this in my pocket and, you know, carry stuff around. I'm really excited for fall to get here, because fall means jeans, and jeans means being able to carry more gear on you, because I like to keep myself nice and, you know, relatively lightweight in the summertime, so I'm typically only carrying one knife. But to me, this just screams like fall knife, so I'm really excited to get it in pocket. And, you know, my full review will be coming on this in a few weeks. You know, if you guys are interested, definitely stay tuned for that. And definitely go check out both their website and their Amazon page, because they have 2 other models I forgot to mention. So they have the Hot Knives 03, which is this one, comes in black and green. They also have the Hot Knives 01, which has a thumb stud and a hole configuration, and it comes in green, black, and a donut. So like the, you know, donut sprinkled pink configuration, if you're interested. And they also have a button lock, basically a folding razor knife, which is pretty cool. So definitely, you know, if you guys are interested, I would not hesitate to pick one of these up. I think they're coming in at a very, very solid price point for the materials, and, you know, the fit and finish seem to be there. So, but yeah, can't wait to, you know, get my full opinions going on this guy, and to bring you my full review in a couple weeks. But I'm almost, you know, at 10 minutes here, so I've taken up enough of your guys' time. But leave a comment down below. Have you guys seen these on Instagram, or have you stumbled across them on Amazon or their website or anything like that? you guys always know I love to hear what you guys have to say, but I'm going to wrap this up now. So thank you guys again so much for watching. I greatly appreciate each and every single one of you guys. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your morning, day, evening, night, whenever you're watching this, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.